the fattest man in the world, who ballooned to 980 pounds, passed away at the age 44. Keith Martin, who passed away from pneumonia, had been bedridden, not being able to walk, and at one point hadn't left his home for 10 years. Martin confessed he knew he was killing himself by eating 20,000 calories per day, nearly 10 times the allowed amount for a grown-up person. He had 6 egg fry-ups for breakfast, then Big Macs, kebabs, pizzas and Chinese takeaways for lunch and dinner, all washed down with 2 liters of fizzy drinks and 6 pints of coffee. 2013, he had 3/4 of his abdomen taken out and lost half his body weight. However, it has surfaced that just 8 months later, in March this year, he passed away from pneumonia. He left behind his 2 sisters, Tina and Sharon, who nursed Keith for several years leading up to his passing away. Kiss of a man who operated on him last year, said anybody with a body mass index rate of higher than 30, and type 2 diabetes, must be given weight loss operation. He said that the government needs to make unhealthy fast food a lot costly, or else we will continue to see many people like Keith. Sad to say it was just 8 months after Keith, who weighed 980 pounds at his heaviest, had gone through a successful gastric sleeve that took away 3/4 of his belly. If Keith had lived, he would have lost hundreds of pounds and got back his ability to walk and live normally. This implies that up to 2 million people could be eligible, and if they all consented to the operation, it would cost the NHS $18 billion. Having been stuck indoors for a decade and bedbound for many years because of his size, Keith managed to shed 350 pounds so as to meet the requirements for the operation after changing to a daily diet of 2,000 calories. However, just 1 week after the operation, Keith discharged himself from the hospital, against the orders of the doctor, as he was homesick. By October 2013, Keith was back in the hospital with dehydration and septic shock. 14 days later he developed pneumonia. He had spent 4 months in hospital before he was released in February 2014. Having been considered medically fit, Keith's weight had dropped to 546 pounds. However, a month later he passed away. Before the weight loss operation, he recorded a video message to his family in the event he did not survive. His weight increased after he became gravely depressed in his 20s. Keith blamed the eating on depression and anxiety that he got after his mom passed away, also of pneumonia, when he was 16.